The only people who get it are the people who get it. Hey there, financial enthusiast, and welcome back to Jay Get It. Today, we've got a topic that's absolutely crucial when it comes to securing your financial future: emergency funds. I can't stress enough just how important it is to have one. It's like your financial safety net, your shield against unexpected financial storms. In this video, we're going to dive deep into emergency funds. We'll explore why you need one and, most importantly, how you can start building one that's right for you. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, do me a favor. If you're excited to learn about emergency funds and improve your financial security, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us keep bringing you valuable content. Alright, let's kick things off by understanding what an emergency fund actually is. An emergency fund is like a financial cushion, a stash of money set aside for those unexpected curveballs life throws at us. Think about it like this. It's your financial superhero cape when your car suddenly breaks down or you face an unexpected medical bill. Having an emergency fund is like having a peace of mind in your back pocket. It's a crucial part of your financial toolkit, and here's why. Now that we understand what an emergency fund is, let's talk about why it's an absolute must-have in your financial journey. First and foremost, an emergency fund provides something priceless: financial security. Picture it as your financial safety net that catches you when life's tightropes get wobbly. It's there to prevent you from spiraling into debt when you encounter unexpected crises, whether that's a sudden job loss, a medical emergency, or your car deciding to give up on you. So, you're convinced you need an emergency fund, but you might be wondering, how can I build one, especially if I'm on a tight budget? Well, let's break it down. The commonly recommended rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. However, if you're on a lower income, the target might seem daunting. Don't worry, there are practical steps you can take. Consider starting with a smaller goal, like $500 or $1,000. While it won't cover all emergency, it's a solid starting point. The key is to make it achievable for your situation. Even setting aside a small amount regularly can make a big difference in a crisis. Now that we've talked about the importance of emergency funds and how to set a reasonable goal, it's time to get down to the practical steps to start building yours. First, start small. Don't feel pressure to save your entire goal amount overnight. Begin by setting aside a modest sum like $20 or $50 each paycheck. Next, create a separate savings account specifically for your emergency fund. This separation will prevent you from dipping into it for non-emergencies. Make it easier on yourself by automating your savings. Set up automatic transfers on your payday so you never forget to save. To boost your fund faster, examine your spending habits. Identify non-essential expenses you can cut or reduce and redirect that money into your emergency fund. Whenever you receive unexpected money like a tax refund or a work bonus, consider allocating a portion to your emergency fund. It's a great way to give it a quick boost. Now that you're diligently saving for your emergency fund, let's talk about where to keep this financial lifeline. Choosing the right place to store your emergency fund is crucial. It needs to be easily accessible when you need it, but also separate from your everyday spending accounts. One popular choice is a high-yield savings account. These accounts offer a decent interest rate and your money remains liquid, meaning you can access it quickly in an emergency. Another option is a money market account. It typically offers a slightly higher interest rate than a regular savings account, but still provides easy access to your funds. For those looking to earn a bit more interest and willing to commit to a fixed term, certificate deposits are an option. However, keep in mind that you may face penalties for early withdrawals. Ultimately, the choice depends on your preferences and risk tolerance, but remember the golden rule. It should be easily accessible while staying separate from your day-to-day spending. Congratulations! You started building your emergency fund, but the journey doesn't end there. Now, let's talk about how to maintain it and what to do if you need to dip into it. First, remember to continue setting aside money even after reaching your initial goal. Emergencies can happen at any time, so it's crucial to keep your fund healthy. In the unfortunate event that you need to use your emergency fund for an actual emergency, don't stress. That's precisely what it's there for. But here's the catch. After using your fund, make it a priority to replenish it. Adjust your savings plan to top it up again. This ensures it's ready for the next unexpected challenge. A word of caution. Resist the temptation to use your fund for non-emergencies. It's easy to dip into it for vacations or non-essential purchases, but doing so can leave you vulnerable when a true emergency strikes. You've learned how to build and maintain your emergency fund, but let's talk about some common mistakes to steer clear of to ensure your fund serves its purpose. The first and foremost significant mistake is using your emergency fund for non-emergencies. It's not a vacation fund or a source for impulse purchases. Keep it reserved for genuine crises. Another mistake is neglecting to replenish your fund after using it. Remember, it's your financial safety net. Always aim to restore it to its original amount. Failing to adjust your emergency fund based on life changes is also a common error. If your expenses increase due to a growing family or other factors, your fund should grow with them. Lastly, not reevaluating your emergency fund strategy can lead to issues. As your financial situation evolves, consider whether you need a larger fund or if your chosen savings method is still the best fit. Remember, your emergency fund is your financial lifeline. To make the most of it, use it only for genuine emergencies, keep it replenished, and adapt it for your changing life circumstances. And there you have it, folks. The lowdown on emergency funds, why you need one, and how to get started building it. We've explored the importance of a financial safety net, discussed how to determine the right size for your fund, and outlined practical steps to kickstart your savings journey. Remember, building an emergency fund is not just a financial task, it's an investment in your peace of mind and financial security. Now, it's over to you. Take that first step. Start small, set achievable goals, and watch your emergency fund grow over time. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We've got more valuable financial tips coming your way. As always, stay financially savvy, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.